printed it. This is, let's come up with the revenue goals. Let's talk about promotion. Let's think about content. Like, we literally mapped out everything. And what I always teach people is like, the best validation is cash. A lot of times people think that the idea is just enough. And so I was like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to roll it out. And when you put it out there, I only want you to buy some samples. Don't go buy no whole pallet of nothing. Just buy like 3 to 4 samples.
That's good.
Get it shipped in. And what you're gonna do at this time? So like, let me go back. So when we did the VIP day, she had the plan, and she wanted coaching around the execution, because I just help people with the plan, and so they can either put a team in place, or I can tell them like who to hire to go actually get it done. But I kind of just focus mainly on strategy. So she became a mastermind client, and when she became a mastermind client, we started to develop the card deck. So like, what it was gonna look like, what the branding was gonna look like, what the visual was gonna look like. That's my specialty.
What's your Instagram? Because I want to see it.
Dr. Ebony.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Dr. Ebony online.
Proceed for all the people that's listening and don't want to.
Yeah.
David be doing the most in the interview. I want to know right now.
Yeah, so Dr. Ebony online.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
And literally, we ended up like doing all the branding, going back and forth. What was the shipping box gonna look like? What was this gonna look like? And she ended up ordering the samples.
Okay,
and
Dr. Ebony
online.
with an I or
EBONY.
EBONY.
Dr. Ebony online.
Dr. Ebony online. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and so when she put it out there on her birthday,
I have these cards in my house.
For real?
My wife has these cards.
That's my client.
Or did she? It's just my therapy cards, right?
Yeah, my therapy cards.
She don't have no other type of cards, right?
She got 2 decks. She now has the adult, the teen, and then she just released a journal.
What's the other name of the cards? They're all therapy cards, right?
They all call my therapy cards. Let me see what you're doing.
I feel like maybe I bought those.
Yeah, that's her.
I think maybe I bought them or my wife bought them, but I have these at my house.
Yeah.
Dang, you done marketed to me. You got me. Yeah, that's hard. Okay,
so when she came to me, it was just an idea, and so she ended up getting a few of them for her birthday. Her birthday was in May. She posted it online. It was just a simple post. Hey y'all, I got my new product. It's my birthday. If y'all want it, go pre-order it. How about we had projected to make she was like, oh, I'd be happy if I do 5K. A small number. She just wanted to know.
How much are the cards?
They sell for $50. So she was like, we'll just see if we put it out there and see if it works. And literally, she ended up doing that in the first hour. Like, it took off. I'm talking about it took off. To date, at the time of this recording, she has done over $300,000 since May. Wow. On them cards. So
May of 2020.
So May 2020 to now, right? $300K. And now she got a whole suite of products now. She got the adult version, she got a teen version, and then she got the journal. Okay,
walk me back on the marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, we come together,
So she put it out. She puts out the mock-up. And what I do is
hold on. Okay, take me back before that.
Okay.
So we come up with a marketing plan.
Right.
So what is the plan before anything comes out?
In the plan, we need to know who we're targeting, who we're marketing to, what's our promo dates, when we're gonna launch and end it. Right. What's the idea? What's the vision? What are our metrics of success? What are our before numbers? What are the numbers we want to be at when we get done? We also make a list of all the things we want to track. So what's going to be our measure of success? That's going to allow us to go put more money into the concept. Because I take my clients through this process called beta profits. And beta profits is where you do just enough to get the money. That's essentially what is for instance, if you want to sell this hoodie, you don't really need a whole warehouse of hoodies. You just need what you got on. Right. I want what Dave got. Snap, let me go get it.
Go to sleepisforsuckers.com and get this 40 acres in the mill hoodie, okay?
You
just want to pick that up, quick little commercial.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I just told her hey, we don't really know if this thing gonna pop off. This is another thing. It's kind of like where idea and vision meet reality. To her, it was just an idea and a vision. And then I'm like, cool. And I'm the money person. Cool, that's good, but let's make some money.
Yeah, for sure.
And so when she put it out there, again, the goal was only to make $5,000. So doing our marketing plan, the goal was we're gonna do some testing. We're gonna order the cards, let people go through it. And so she did a lot of what do you call it? When you do feedback where people get feedback. So she got the cards. I mean, she got the PDF, met with some other therapists, and they like went through it and like, oh, what about this, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So like, we don't skip none of those steps. We just not going to be so invested on the inventory side that we kind of stuck with all this stuff and we ain't got nothing to sell.
That's where people get it messed up because they're like, yo, the idea's amazing. Let's get 2,000 boxes.
Right.
And then you realize
you're at the
it's
house
not as effective.
5 years with something you can't sell and now you got to throw it in the trash. Or sell it for a little or nothing. So the concept is when I teach this process is that you get your mock-up. So her mock-up was the samples. She only needed one.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this card deck, blah, blah, blah. We help, come up with the product description, the sales copy, all that stuff. We put it on social media, and we had a testing period. Okay, we're gonna do, in her case, we're only gonna do pre-order for like, I think 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And then after we do pre-order, let's just see where we are. At this point, she had to order a whole pallet of cards because she didn't even know she was gonna sell this much. I didn't even know she was gonna sell this much. It literally took off. But it was that initial process of us doing that strategy day, us creating a plan, her getting a mock-up, her sharing it with her community, and letting sales validate if you should go further or not.
I like that. So what was the messaging?
The messaging was more so around like, hey, I know some people can't, get to therapy or maybe don't know if they should go to therapy. Here goes some cards using her framework. So I help my clients develop IP too, right? I'm not an IP attorney, but I do feel like if you really want to like pop off and like get known for something, you got to develop your IP. This is your copyrights, your trademarks, your signature frameworks
IP,
for how you do
intellectual property for those that don't know.
So like her framework, she has a framework for how she worked with her clients. And she literally took that framework and put it into a card deck. And like when you get the card deck, it separates, like when you open it up on the intro card, it shows her framework for like how to deal with your issues and stuff like that. And like now that same card deck can be a workshop, it can be an event, whatever, because the IP still stays the same.
That is dope.
Yeah.
And she was just one of those clients where I just have a great idea.
Yeah.
But like she needed you to help think through
the logistics, how we're gonna put it out there, the whole nine. So typically I tell people like, come to me when you have an idea or you thinking about doing something. Because if you come to me too late.
Yeah. Do you have any marketing campaigns that didn't work?
Yes.
Tell me. See, I don't want everybody to